This is Kirklees Local TV. Welcome to another weekly wind-up programme from me, Dave Hodgson. So, how would you react if you were invited to take over the running of a Civic Hall from the local council and have a free hand to put on any shows or exhibitions that you like, but told don't come looking to us for any money? Well, that's exactly what happened to a society in Holmfirth. Anne Little and Jim Hilton Jones joins us. Thanks for coming in, guys. Let's see what the prospects are and if it's making you frightened at all.
I don't think it's making us frightened. I think we both see it as a fantastic opportunity of saving a local building that's very, very important to the valley, really. Yeah.
Yeah. So are you getting paid for it? What's happening?
We're all volunteers, and I say all of us. I think are there 9 or 10 of us now?
Absolutely, yeah.
So going back to your last question about being frightened,
Yes.
there are quite a few of us.
Yeah.
So you know we're not alone in this.
Right.
And yeah, we're all volunteers.
Yep. Well, good for you for taking it on because it's not an easy job, I'm told. Anyway, how did it all come about in the first place?
It came about because Kirklees Council needed to offload a lot of local buildings that they were finding too expensive to run, basically. I saw an ad in the local paper saying they were looking for trustees to take over the running of the building, and I answered that ad, I guess, along with a lot of other people, and we set the trust up about 12 months ago, and then we took over the running of the building on the 1st of April this year. Mm-hmm. So we've not been in there that long, actually, have we? But we seem to have achieved quite a lot, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yep.
So in 12 months we've done an awful lot.
So here you are, sort of producers of entertainment, administrator, janitor.
Yeah, pot washer. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we do it all. Well, we don't do it all. We have help. We have a manager who helps us run the business on the building on a part-time basis.
Ah, right. Okay. So you can call for help even if nothing else.
Yeah, but that's another cost that we've got to find. So you know, it's been a big task to. When we took over the running of the building, we didn't really have any concrete figures on how much money the trust was making or losing, and we estimated it was losing 35,000. But we've turned that around. We've turned that around in 6 months, and we're at break even now.
Well done.
And just going back to Jim's point, I think you mentioned their business. We have to run it as a business, really, in a very positive sense. It's got to pay its way and a little bit more so we can grow and develop it and make it a fabulous place
So
for
does
people.
this mean that you're going to have to change what goes on there? I mean, I can see quite easily you could actually put some of the bit of money that you've got on a really good act and hope to sort of clean up on the door. But what's going to happen when one of your local societies, which is, let's face it, what this hall is all about, comes, and you say, well, we're going to have to charge you for it, and they say, oh, why? Because it belongs to us now, doesn't it?
The user groups have always been charged to use the hall, but we've very much got we're very much looking out for the local community. So the local charitable and not-for-profit user groups, we're very much looking after them. They come first, but we have a mix of businesses as well that use the building, and it's getting that balance right, actually, to satisfy the local community whilst generating enough revenue to make sure the building's running profitably. So we can re-inject those profits back into the cause, really.
Mm-hmm. How far ahead are you getting? I mean, can you tempt us with what's happening there?
Well, we can give you an idea of what we've done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've just put on a very successful production.
Yeah, we've had 2 fundraising events so far. The first was a gin festival, and that raised a lot of money. I don't have the exact figures on that, but we've done that, and then we've just done an Ian McMillan and Tony Husband comedy and cartoon night, and that was last Friday, and I think that's going to raise about £1,000 for the Civic Hall.
That was a sellout.
Yeah. We're going to do more of that kind of thing to raise money for the hall, and like you were saying before, we do need to bring in some big acts to take a lot, and raising those kind of funds will help us to keep those essential community activities going.
Yeah.
Really good. So, in other words, it's a positive change for the better in many ways.
Yeah, we hope so, definitely. Yeah.
What's it going to be like in a year or 2 years' time? Do you think you're going to keep all your people there?
That's a very good question. Our user groups, certainly we hope so. Yeah, we've got capacity to take on more. So in a year...
It's not exactly a small place, is it?
No, and there's a lot of people that just don't know anything about it, really. So one of our biggest challenges is letting everybody know that we're a hall that's for the benefit of the community. Getting people through the doors. We've got a fantastic coffee lounge in there now. So people are free to come in, grab a coffee, a bite to eat, have a look around the building and get a feel for what we're all about, really. But in answer to your question, in 12 months' time, we were hoping the building's going to look a little bit different. It's going to be more welcoming. There will be a lot more acts on for people to enjoy. We want it to be a hall that people look at and say, what's on this week? What can we look forward to this week?
Hours.
Yeah, yeah.
So if anybody feels that they can actually add to the Magnificent 12, shall we say, and bring some skills in to help doing it, even if it's only, well, I'm good with a vacuum and I can mop a floor, but then again, somebody with administration sort of, somebody good at maths, things like that. First of all, can you find a place for them? And secondly, how should they contact you in the first place?
We're always on the lookout for volunteers. Whatever skill base they have is more than welcome. The contact details are on the website.
Why don't you tell us what the website is?
If they just Google Holmfirth Civic Hall, that'll come up on the top of the list.
Okay.
And then contact us by email or by phone directly, and we'd be happy to talk to anyone about any aspect of volunteering.
And Jack, more power to your elbow. I think it's a wonderful thing that you're doing, and I'm really rooting for you myself. So there we are. That's more about Holmfirth Civic Hall that I know now. Dave Hodgson for KLTV. Goodbye.